You know, all that it would take is for one of the vertex cores to have an eyeball on it, and I would immediately start theorizing that Bill Cipher was watching them. Yeah.
Don't.
Or what?
I will take this toothpick and jam it in your eye. And put it onto a triangle.
You bring it on, motherfucker. I want to see what you can do with that toothpick. Why did that turn me on? Folks, this is Yuki Yuna is a Hero, episode 7. This is our dub retrospective / review. Dub review / retrospective, I should say. We've seen this whole show before, and we're going to spoil it in its entirety, as well as most of the extended universe materials that are attached to it. And we're going to swear a lot. We're going to swear a lot.
Not really, but it can be there.
Fuck, fuckity fuck. Cunt, bitch.
Tisk, tisk.
Bastard?
You
bastard
you
to swear?
Uncultured soul.
Microb.
Starting the episode.
Jism handler. That's a
This
swear,
is episode
right?
7.
Jism handler, Carlos?
As a reward, the Taisha arranged a vacation.
Of course, there's another question we should all have. Where's all the water coming down the river from?
I have another question in that same vein. What is this water? Is it water? Because I don't know if I want to swim in it anymore. There are some pros here. If it is water, and depending on how much control they have over the ecosystem, you could keep it free of jellyfish. Yeah, that's the main benefit. You can keep it free of jellyfish.
The vertex turned them into flying jellyfish.
Yeah, and that will be Mars 1, if that ever happens in our world. Although I do wonder, were there people on the ISS when the vertex first attacked? Were they still alive?
Possible. We did get to see a murky version of Earth when they went into orbit to take out the one.
Well, that may have just been part of the Shinju's illusion, the Shinju-sama's illusion, as you yourself theorized in that episode.
Could be.
I believe you theorized it. I basically blame any bacteria.
I theorized that going up there might actually be true. Might be part of the illusion because they didn't go through the wall to go through into the real world.
Why was that core so big? That core was at least 100,000 times the size of the thing that contained it.
Because it was a merged version of multiple vertex.
Yeah, but still the size of the vertex itself was smaller than the core. That's like when you go inside a house in an RPG and it's way bigger on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little fishing hut on the outside. On the inside, mansion.
Absolutely.
With 3 floors.
I like the sand version of Jenga. Cheap and easy to do.
I've never played the sand version of Jenga. And I've only played the real version of Jenga like twice, because the second time I played it, I'm like, wow, this is garbage. This is garbage.
You need to play the Kit Kat version.
I would rather just eat the Kit Kats.
I feel so hungry I could eat a horse. Have a bite of carring to tide you over.
They don't taste very good. Ow. Did you really just do that?
I'm certain that was not the original line, but this one works.
I'm doing okay. It's Come on, let's get back to the...
I could just bring up the actual subtitle.
No, it's okay. I'm pretty confident. No, that's cute. That's cute.
You always go on about how different versions.
No, I like different versions that are different and give us something about the character we might not have known. Like, Karen's has quite a few really good comebacks to things people say, like when Fu so unnecessarily tore down her plain-ass apartment. Like, what a plain-looking room. And she's like, that's rude of you to say, and she's right. Just taking her down for no reason.
I realize I've said this before, but I hope someday we can be in a position to eat like this all the time. Maybe we could get rich, or marry into some money.
That is extremely rude for Itsuki to write. What is with this family and just tearing people down for no reason?
She's teasing her.
It's like, good marry into rich. Nah, you're too fucking ugly for that. You bitch. Jeez, Itsuki. A little harsh, don't you think?
No, just teasing her. If she added in some of the swears and was as rude as you, it might be different.
She was pretty rude already.
Nah, she wasn't. She was teasing her sister, who was going on earlier about girl power. They're calling it girl power, not arrow power.
No, she was always calling it girl power. What the fuck is arrow power?
Moving on.
I need to know. You look annoyed. I want to know why.
It's referenced in a bunch of different shows. It's basically sexuality.
What?
Or sexual...
What? I have seen this referenced never in the history of anything. And you're acting like I've committed this crime and not knowing what it is.
If they've been up there for a while, then I'm sure it's perfectly acceptable to eat the offerings too, isn't it?
Look, I know you're still hungry, but I think we should leave him here.
Way back when we finished watching this in Japanese, and we did our retrospective of the Japanese version for our fall 2014 audio, which we will have complete sometime in the next year or 8. Someone told me that this line that Fu just said was kind of foreshadowing the fact that they were going to get back what they lost, because what the bodily functions they lost were offerings to the Shinju-sama, because of this weird Japanese Shinto thing about offerings granting power.
Okay.
And that they were talking about how, since those offerings have been there forever, they can take them back, right? That's kind of the idea. It's that, okay, they've done their job, take them back. So the show kind of hinted at it. Because at the time, I thought it was a little unusual that the show wrapped up so happily for what we got, which is why I wanted more episodes of it, and it's just very jarring. It's something I've come to appreciate the show having done, but that was an explanation someone offered me. I forget who it was. If it's you, send me a shout-out, and we'll shout out to you.
Yes.
And this is where it happens again. We can take away a few things from this scene. One, given the fact that Fu has expressed interest in boys and has just gawked over Togo's breasts. Shamelessly, she's probably bisexual. 2, Itsuki was looking really damn hard and blushing herself. 3, more Togo fan service that was completely unnecessary. Especially since she went up like 7 breast sizes for this scene.
Not arguing.
And in that Final Fantasy Tactics game, there was a 13th one, right? Yeah? So when are we going to get hit by the Serpentarius Vertex? And is it going to be slightly harder than the final boss? What?
Speaking of which, I've always wondered why the Vertexes kept picking the same place to try and attack us. It would have been bad if they came out of the Pacific Ocean.
It was his plan. The Shinju-sama deliberately made a weak spot in the barrier, and that let the Vertexes through.
You really know a lot about this, Togo.
Booyah!
The Taisha are garbage.
It's kind of a Hero Club summer camp.
I know how we can make a culture festival awesome. We'll let in a vertex and we'll stop it, and that'll be part of the festival. No. That would
Especially
be...
seeing as nobody else would see it.
Now, I'm pretty sure that the Jukai that people are getting... I'm pretty sure that the god monsters are nice and visible without the Jukai in place.
I'm pretty sure they aren't.
I don't see why they would be invisible, of all things. They're not ghosts.
Yes, but remember, the moment they come through the barrier, time stops for everybody but theirs.
That's the Shinju doing that. The Shinju-sama is creating the Jukai as like an airlock buffer. So it's doing that as a defense mechanism.
Yeah, but the moment that they do that, Togo blows the hole in the wall and everything else, it goes back to being tree.
Yeah, because the Shinju reacting to someone blowing a hole in the wall
Exactly.
put up the Jukai.
Yeah.
But no, there's nothing to indicate that the vertex would be invisible to normal people.
If they ever didn't have the Jukai.
Sure, nothing indicates that would be the case. It would be kind of frightening if they were. Maybe we'll get an answer to that, but...
Maybe.
Greetings, folks. Carlos here. So Dave is wrong, because in Nogi Wakaba is a hero. Nah, they see the vertex. Real people can see these frightening creatures. So Dave is wrong.
So that was episode 7. More ominousness at the beach. That should have been the title of the episode. More ominousness at the beach. Folks, thank you so much for watching us watch this. Watch us watch it back. CarsDaveAnimeRave.com is your home on the web for beach episodes of your favorite shows. Like, what's a show that has no business having a beach episode and would be horribly violent if it did have one?
Akira.
Yes. Akira's
Ark the Lad.
Ark the Lad, that's another one. We haven't done an anime...
Trinity Blood.
You know we haven't done an anime rave of Akira, and we don't have to because Akira's overrated. The scene where poor Kaori gets crushed, though, does make me want red meat anytime I see it. That's not even me joking. Anytime I see that scene, I want a steak.
Hey, I'm sorry. Looks like I have to run. You can finish eating, Mitsuki.
Farewell! Forest Eye's warning. Dave and I gotta go defend the Earth.